This
How do you fight it?
This
I
notion
think
of
I could kick most of their ass. I do think that if they wanted to. I know I can outrun them, but
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the governor of Minnesota, Tampon Tim Waltz, appearing on the Gavin Newsome podcast with a message for all the haters, all those who called him LGBT and this, that, and the third. He says, you know what? I can kick their you-know-whats. Tampon Tim, really? Why would you do this? I don't understand. The reason why we say you're a little bit light in the loafers, you might be LGBT, you might be a fairy, is because you went out on stage during the campaign and you did Miss America Wave, you did the Rah Rah Sis Boom Ba, the Vegas Showgirls Act, the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleader Act. You did all that on the campaign trail while at the same time trying to say that you are a football coach and you hunt and all this and that and the third. You're trying to tell us you're masculine, but all your actions are feminine. So we say, hey, what you say and what you do don't match up already. And if you want to be a leader in this country, maybe what you say and what you do should match up from the beginning. That's just how we see it. Now, before I go any further, let's get to a few clips again. This is from Gavin Newsome's podcast. I'll link to the full thing in the box if you want to see it for some reason. And I'll link to the clips as well. If you're on IG, Facebook, etc., visit a link in the bio, go to the corresponding article on the website. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
But I think this notion of toxicity in masculinity needs to be separated. And I think it's been conflated. And I think we're going to have to work on that a little bit. And I think there is a crisis.
I think some of us scare them. I think I scare them a little bit. That's why they spend so much time on it. No, I'm serious, because I can fix a truck. They know I'm not bullshit on this. Yeah. I'm not putting this in people's grill. I don't know if my identity is not hunting. My identity is not football coaching. My identity is not, a beard and a truck.
But I think this.
Okay, so I don't think you, Tampon Tim, scare anybody. You don't scare anybody, and that's the problem. We want our leader, like as far as the president. You want to be a governor, senator, mayor, something like that. Okay. Although those are important roles, it's not the same thing as a president. We want someone that invokes a little bit of fear. When you hear Vladimir Putin, people get scared about Putin. People get scared about Xi Jinping. They're not going to be in any kind of way afraid or scared or anything of you. And you'd be lucky if they even respect you. And that is a problem. That's what we saw on the campaign trail. You don't scare anybody, and that is a problem, actually. We want you to scare somebody, but you don't scare anybody. All right, let's go here.
It just baffled me how much time they spent trying to attack me that I wasn't masculine enough in their vision. I would have never believed this. I saw Fox News did a couple days because I used a straw. And I'm like, hell, man, how else do you drink a milkshake?
A milkshake? Okay, so is that what we're talking about? We're talking about presidents. Hey, I got a straw. Well, I got to drink my milkshake. How else am I going to do it? Miss America Wave, late kick, Rah Rah Sis Boom Ba. That's you. That's you. That's not very presidential.
I think, but they focused on it obsessively, which I think, again, is their obsession, their weirdness. We buy their frame on these issues of sexuality, but their whole thing is that they spent all their time, these guys on Fox News, that Waltz is gay, he's not masculine, he doesn't coach football the way he should, or doesn't. What do you think about this? I mean,
it's
Gavin is not going to tell him the truth. Gavin is a politician, same as Tampon Tim. He's not going to tell him how he actually looks. And that's part of the problem with these people. They don't even really know how they look to the general public. When we tell them the truth about how they look and how they present, they want to reject it. And they want to go back to the yes men and yes women to tell them, no, Tim, you are so strong. You are so powerful. His wife, you're so strong, Timmy. And he'll believe it. Rather than listening to the people tell him, no, you don't come off as very masculine. The whole football coach act, you might as well drop it.
This misogyny in here that's happening.
Yeah, well, but this notion of masculinity is deeply part of it. That's one of the, I think it goes, and you can look at the reasons why we've had this sort of dialectic over the Me Too movement. We've had this dialectic even prior to the Me Too movement. This
How do you
notion
fight it?
This
I
notion
think
of
I could kick most of their. I do think that if they wanted to. I know I can outrun them, but I don't know if we're going to fall into that place where we want to. Okay, we challenge you to a WWE fight here type of thing.
No.
Okay, so there we go. Tampon Tim. Again, this is on Gavin Newsome's podcast. I'll link to it in the box. Tim Waltz. I don't even know why you are still talking. Nobody cares. Kamala, that campaign was doomed from the start. It didn't matter if it was Joe Biden, Kamala, Big Mike. Nobody on that side was going to win. We're tired of you people. We're tired of you. We're done. You don't listen to the people. When we tell you things, you dismiss it. We'll tell you, hey, you know what? We got a problem with these migrants coming into the country. They're causing all kind of crime, violence, mischief, mayhem. They're causing the cost of living to go up. We don't have the employment we need. We're not benefiting from these people. We're actually losing because of these people. And then they'll say, well, you guys don't want to work, and you guys just got to suck it up, and you're racist if you don't want them to come into your community terrorizing all these things. Lake and Riley, not really a big deal. Why are you guys so mad? You guys don't listen. That is the problem. And that's why you and Kamala lost. And it wasn't even close. You guys got stomped in the wine. What was it? Trump won the popular vote by 5 million and then swept y'all in all the swing states, destroyed you in the electoral college. That happened for a reason. Not because we're toxic in our masculinity, not because we have an incorrect definition of what masculinity is. Really, it's greater than that. The problem is that you guys don't have good policies. When you are in power, things don't go well. Things don't go right. You say one thing and you do something else. You are proven liars. What we don't like in this country is a liar. We don't like when politicians make promises that they don't deliver on. And I think a way to see if someone will be like that or not is to observe their behavior before they even get in office. If you're lying already about being in Tiananmen Square, if you guys didn't know about that, for years he said that he was in China during Tiananmen Square, which was obviously a protest, riot, whatever you want to call it, by the people in China, which was stopped by lethal force. They said maybe 2,000 people were killed at Tiananmen Square. Tampon Tim says he was there. But then during the debate, that was discovered to be a lie. He was not there. He was going to China right around the time of Tiananmen Square, but he was not there during Tiananmen Square, just like me. I can say, hey, you know what? I was in New York City on September the 5th, 2001, eating a slice of pizza. Does that mean I was there for 9/11? No, it doesn't. But that is kind of what he did. You lied about Tiananmen Square, stolen valor, your own unit from, what was that, the reserves out there. They don't like you. They went on TV, said something against you. Your own family went on TV with Waltz's for Trump shirts on. So you have no credibility. You're a liar. Talking about I'm a football coach and I'm hunting and I'm fishing. You're trying to present this image of a masculine man, but you don't have it. We see something different other than what you portray. I don't care if you're gay. That's fine. That's your business. But just say that. Don't say I'm this straight masculine man and I got wife and kids and I coach football and I can kick their hind parts, when we know you're really a dancing queen. Like it's the lying, the gaslighting, and then trying to accuse us of doing the wrong thing. That kind of messaging, that kind of behavior won't get you anywhere in politics beyond Minnesota. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about Tampon Tim Waltz complaining about those who accuse him of being a little bit light in the loafers, not really being very masculine? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I mean, look, it's Tampon Tim. Everybody knows what this guy is. Ain't no point in him trying to even talk about it. Like, really, if I was him, I wouldn't even do no podcast. Like, we see what you are. When you are in local politics, it's easy to kind of hide some of yourself. But once you out there on the big stage, when the lights are shining and all the pressure's on you, you're going to be totally exposed. Everything about you will be fodder for public consumption. That's how this whole thing goes. So if you don't want those accusations about you being LGBT, or, you know, if you don't want that, then maybe you shouldn't have put yourself out there as a potential vice president. Whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.